everybody, welcome back to Serene Madness. I'm here in the Hall of Vision, my armory, and there's the rack of goodies up there, stuff I made. My spawn and my Hellboy, my Easter Island head, and I put in a little fish tank up there that has red ram's horn snails in it currently. And what we're going to talk about today is, wait for it, ready? That guy right there. Awesomeness. I'm calling it the Devil's Toothpick. I just finished it. It is a Warpick style device for destruction, with a really cool lanyard on the end of it. Right there, it has a little kunai throwing knife on the end. And let me see if I can get a close-up of it. It's got glow-in-the-dark bronze skulls on it with some black and red beads going up it. And this was made out of, again, recycled parts. Pipe fittings and paracord and all kinds of stuff. Here's the let me stop that. The lanyard moving. Alright, here's the end cap. That'll be the butt part of it. Then it transitions up into this combed paracord wrap that I did, and I spray painted it. I've touched it with some black flat spray paint, and it transitions down into like a dark gray. And then as you go up the handle, I did this molten metal finish. Try to make it look more like it was fired from the depths of some evil forge somewhere. And then as you go up the top, here's the head, and there is kind of like the hammer part, and then there's the pick part. And I kind of like the way it came out. And then, of course, there's some of my other goodies with it. There's the cold steel bat axe with my SOG trench hawk and my Tommy knocker right there. Awesome. Let me see if I get a close-up of the... I will do a close-up of the lanyard now so you can see that. It's pretty much a snake knot going all the way down with some faceted, they call those big beads, European big beads. And it's pretty much the Pandora beads that you can get, but they don't tell you that. And then some black ball style beads. And it's black right there. And then I always do it in sections of 7 for some strange reason. I don't know why. And then some glow-in-the-dark eyes, antique bronze skull beads with some more black and red beads right there. And it goes down into black. And then it slowly transitions into red. And let me get a shot of that. I like how this kind of came out. Actually, not a good example. Let me show you this part right here. This is better. It transitions down into this. I'm not exactly sure what they call that pattern. I think they call it some kind of tooth pattern or whatever. I'm not sure. But it's basically snake knot, but with this like weird kind of zigzaggy thing. And some more skull beads. Then on the end, I put this little kunai dagger on the end. It's not really sharp. It's actually a pendant that I had. But what's really cool is this. It actually is a little dagger. What it does is this part pulls out. Hold on. Nice knee shot. It pulls out and there's a little dagger in it. And it goes back in. See? I'll show you. Here's what it looks like without it. So there's like the sheath part. And then you put the knife back in. If it'll cooperate with me. And that's what it looks like with the knife back on it. So it's kind of like a little hidden weapon. Originally, this started out as the Serene Madness breaching tool, and which I still actually have. I've shown you that, and it had a ball hitch on the end of it, and it was like a breaching tool, and I had some fun with that. What I'll do is I'll put the link to that video of where I'm using it in the description box below, so you can see the first generation of it. And then I wanted to create something more of a warhammery, picky kind of deal. So then this was originally gray, and I was kind of going with a post-apocalyptic kind of deal. So I wanted it to be like an apocalypse zombie weapon. But then, as I started developing it and I hit it with the paint, and that really awesome like wrought iron black came through, I was looking at it, and with that tooth down there, if you look at the end, I got to show you the end. What I did was I ground it out, and I put this point on the end of it, and it just kind of looked like an evil, something that the devil would carry. I'm calling this the devil's toothpick, because you look like you could pick his teeth with this thing. And that's a really, really, really big bolt. I'm not exactly sure how big it is, but I forget because it goes all the way up into that part. And these are all like pipe fittings and stuff that I found, and I basically put them all together in a really cool way. Painted them, sanded them, ground them, and reconfigured them to make it look like this. I am working, people. I am not farting around. I just, G-double-T, greatness takes time. So, hope you enjoyed that. I wanted to show you that. I have 2 new really cool weaponry videos coming up of 2 new things that I'm making. And I'm still working on some knives. The knives are just kind of stupefying me right now because they're way more like precision-y involved. Weaponry comes a little more easy to me because they're bigger and they're easier to handle. There's a little less precision involved than knife making. So, there it is. The Serene Madness Devil's Toothpick. Hope you liked it. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Comment. Give me a comment. I love comments. Hit the subscribe button if you are so inclined. I really could use the subs, people. I'm trying to tip 700. And I have just not been able to get the elusive 700 subs yet. Find your serenity in a mad world. Have an awesome day. I'm out.